What's up guys, it's your boy, Chanlyn, and I'm back here on the BrainPut unboxing channel to show you a cool new product that we just received. I know it's been a while since we've done an unboxing here together, but we're coming back at you harder than ever. And of course, we got Marshall. Never forget about the most important piece of this entire operation. Marshall is running around somewhere here. I can't account for him even though it's in our contract. But huge thanks to the whole production staff, Marshall especially. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get started. We have something pretty freaking special. It's a multifunctional 3-speed turntable, and I'm just gonna do it. I was eager to open this. Got a little eager. I'm not gonna lie, I was eager. And I ripped up the original packing tape and I said, Marshall, I did it again, oops. First thing we do have here, and let me just kind of get the box off to the side. A great table here we do have from IKEA. So shout out to any IKEA users, consumers, fans. That's nice, thank you to the manufacturer. Always important, as you know, Chanlyn is, someone who doesn't love reading instructions. He doesn't, it's just part of my personality. It's part of my MO. Of course, we do have an instruction manual here, so if there is any kind of reference that you need to sort of unlock, this will be kind of your guide for that. And then of course here you do have a remote control, which is always great. If you have a remote control, you can be extra lazy. Let's just get to it. I'm gonna probably make a bit of a mess. Yep. And then I'm gonna sort of just, I don't exactly know how I'm gonna kind of do this. Get a good grip on it. It's hard. So we sort of have to use this technique that I was taught once, where it's sort of balance with your head, remove box with your hand. And I know this seems dangerous, but it's really not. It's kind of the most efficient way humans have done things for millennia. So here we are. As you know, I love that crackle. Really nice. Oh wow, I'm gonna admit, I did not expect it to be so light. It's very light. I think the fact that it's light makes me thrilled. I mean, it's a good gift. It's a good thing to have in your home. It's a good thing to kind of put on your porch and just, you don't want, no. Okay, so my production team is telling me that it is not waterproof. I don't believe it is submergibly waterproof, but I could imply that perhaps you can just sort of splash water on it to kind of clean it, sort of like no, you can't. It's being conveyed to me that this is something you do not want to get wet in any circumstance. So we do have a power kind of system here. Okay, so like this is where Marshall would come in with the scissors. No scissors. And I don't need Marshall. I can operate by myself. I can operate on my own here. Cleanup crew. Thank you. And what I've done here is sort of shown everyone what we're dealing with. I do plan to plug it in, don't you worry. But in the meantime, let me give you a brief tour. That was sweet. That was really sweet, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kinda wanna do that again. If it's possible, could we redo that? The ripping? We can't get it back on to the... My favorite part being out of the way now of kind of ripping that mint printed, slathered on kind of vinyl sticker protection clear layer. I'm gonna actually go ahead and plug this in because that's what I'm kind of hearing I should be doing in the community itself. Get the thing, do the thing, they say, I think. In addition to the product itself, which I will be going through shortly, Chanlyn wouldn't be Chanlyn without a little personal touch. So here I am, kind of sharing my heart with you all, going through a collection, if you will, more so a montage of kind of lifetime moments for me. And this is just a small sample, kind of a microcosmic kind of sample of what makes me me as far as influence goes. So again, sample, but we will start off with the Napoleon Dynamite soundtrack CD, still sealed. Still sealed. Can we put this somewhere else actually? This should be, I'm just gonna pocket it for now. We also have the Harry Potter soundtrack on CD. I believe this is the first one. This is the first one ever. This version of the CD was the first CD This is number one. It of course does say special first edition. This is a collector's item that I will never part with. There's also a free poster inside for all you poster fans. And I do recognize how excited we are to kind of get through to this dang old thing. So I'm gonna pause here on the very nostalgic CD collection run through. Before doing so, I will mention Dr. Demento, a big one. Dr. Demento, if you don't know Dr. Demento and fish heads, which, yeah, I know I do. No, I shouldn't. My producers are telling me to do the fish heads impersonation, but fish heads, fish. Marshall's timing is crazy. Marshall just happened to walk in while I'm doing fish heads. Marshall, just, I'm not mad anymore that you're late. Just sit down and listen to fish heads. I'm covering it. Fish heads, roll. I can't. Marshall's making a face. We got Tiffany. What are you, an intern? You can't have that much of an influence on the show already. You're just an intern, please. Stop making that face. I'm trying to do fish heads. As you can see, you know, the whole studio here is passionate for music. I would say that's safe to say. Okay, and we really do have to go ahead and just do this dang thing. I think on the side here we do have a cassette insert, which is just amazing. It's amazing to see cassettes just have a home. And this is a speaker, which is just a wild contrast as far as kind of the retro style, kind of vintage cassette player here versus the kind of authentic and new, in certain ways, kind of technologically revolutionary, just speaker. So pretty wild to see kind of both those dynamically in contrast, I would say. Here across the front, we do have some tape, so I'm gonna have my fun here. Yep. Good one, pretty good one. The next kind of cool element we do have here, and something that I, of course, am very partial to, is the CD-ROM player. The CD-ROM player is something that we can use to play CD-ROMs. Other interesting features here are an AM/FM radio, which is always good. I think my mom will appreciate that when she comes to visit. Of course, we can go to the tape, we can go phono if we wanted to. We could plug in a USB, we can even have an SD card here, which is pretty incredible, I would say. The new age tech here is just really phenomenal as far as kind of what its capabilities are, but we do have to pay a ton of respect to what they've done here as far as the vintage throwback elements. So what I'm gonna do now is power this bad boy on and let everyone see its full power. Thank you, props and accessories team, for getting this to me so promptly. I do appreciate that. We're gonna move forward here, throwing the plastic, noting this time for the cleanup crew that it's over here. Maintenance, thank you. There seems to just not be a power button built into the unit here. So despite our efforts, I do believe that we're gonna return this and sue the company for creating something, you know, that doesn't really have a power. Aha, it's, okay. I shouldn't have threatened. I missed that there was kind of a dial here. I'm just gonna try and move forward, and once again, no hard feelings there. What I'm excited to do here first and foremost is open the top tray. We don't really know what we're doing yet. All right. So this, I will say, upon kind of initial observations, this is not just a grab and go item. I would say generally, and Marshall, you might agree with me, but I would say I'm generally somebody who can kind of figure things out intuitively very quickly. You know, I'm excited, I'm appreciative. I'm just in over my head with this thing, it's lovely. I do really feel like what's a show without some vinyl? Even as you can see here, it's sort of something that is nostalgic for a lot of people. I think the best plan of action at this point would be to get it going. I'm gonna put a vinyl on top. I'm gonna let the needle do its dang thing. So this is a really, really cool album, one personally that I do kind of resonate a lot with as far as just art in general. It's got a poster that comes out, of course, and then it's got two individual LPs. So what I'm gonna do is remove the LP from its sleeve, which I'm very excited to do. Wow, this is serious, guys. I'm gonna make sure there's no dust on that. I'm gonna flip it to the side that I want. I'm gonna place it, I believe. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. But we're gonna take this little notch here, press it, and then sort of go and just see what happens when I do that. Nothing, okay? So I'm gonna bring it back down, kind of let the hydraulic pressure take control. And I'm gonna bring it to the side and I'm gonna bring it up again. I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm gonna go track 1, track 2, track 3. And when I place this needle down, we should have some success. Ready?
A couple spray cans and a little litter, but they look at us like swindlers with them Ricky Castle jitters. Cedar song disturbing, lead up further, reevaluate your beast of burdens urgent.
That most certainly was a moment. That was beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. Just hearing the sounds, kind of the way they've been made to play, gets me really just feeling good. So good stuff from here. I'm gonna remove this, guys. Don't get me wrong, I love vinyl. Do not get me wrong here, anybody of you. You, Jenny, I know you've been giving me stuff all week. You need to stop. So as much as I do love vinyl, I also love CDs. I also have a bigger sample of CDs. I have this right here, which I would like to check out. I don't know if it's the most kind of appropriate track as far as our audience goes. However, I'm just so curious what goes down here with the soul of the machine. It's the Windham Hill sampler of new electronic music. I don't know what to expect here, but I'm pretty hyped. So what I'm gonna do here is open the CD tray, and there we have it. And that's just magic. That's simply magic. And I'm gonna place the disc down, and all I'm gonna really have to do here, boomer alert, is press the CD close button. And we're in. Okay, and here it goes. I don't know how you guys felt about that track. I'm not a huge fan. It gave me a lot of anxiety, I'm not gonna lie to you. But the product overall, I can appreciate. This thing here is really just a great tool. I could also, of course, always go ahead and switch the input to FM and just kind of get some info from the world. Get some info from the world around us. And I know this time and age, it's sort of a who's who game. However, in the world of FM radio, there's always something reliable as far as good tunes.
Policies for use of force training, which is just, it floors me. And
there you have it. Great music, great fans, great product, great show. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching, Chanlyn. Thanks from all our production crew here. BrainPod Unboxing, we love you. We appreciate you. See you next time.